Globe Part 1. The safety factor. Let's start with something Americans immediately notice when they arrive in Singapore. Singapore is widely considered one of the safest countries in the world. You can walk through the city at 2 a.m. without fear. People leave laptops on cafe tables. Children take public transport alone. Crime is extremely rare. In many American cities, safety has become a growing concern. But in Singapore, strict laws and efficient policing have created a society where order and security come first. For many Americans moving there, this peace of mind alone is life-changing. Money Bag Part 2. Massive career opportunities. Singapore is not just safe. It's also one of the world's biggest business hubs. Global companies like Google, Apple, and Meta have major headquarters there. Finance giants operate massive offices. Tech startups are booming. For American professionals in fields like technology, finance, artificial intelligence, global trade, Singapore offers huge career growth. Many Americans moving there report earning higher salaries and better international exposure than they had back home. It's basically the Wall Street of Asia. Cityscape Part 3. The ultra-modern lifestyle. When Americans imagine moving abroad, they often worry about losing comfort. But Singapore is the opposite. This city is ultra-modern. Think futuristic skyscrapers, smart public transport, super-fast internet everywhere. Everything runs efficiently. The subway system is clean, punctual, and safe. The airport, Changi, is often ranked the best airport in the world. Even daily life feels smooth and organized. For Americans used to traffic chaos or outdated infrastructure, Singapore feels like stepping 10 years into the future. Urb Part 4. A green city like no other. Here's something surprising. Despite being one of the most advanced cities on Earth, Singapore is also incredibly green. The government has spent decades turning the city into a city in a garden. Skyscrapers covered in plants, massive urban parks, gardens built inside futuristic domes, nature reserves within minutes of downtown. Americans who move there often say the balance between nature and modern life is unlike anywhere else. Imagine finishing work and walking through tropical gardens instead of concrete streets. Ramen Part 5. The food paradise. Food is another reason Americans fall in love with Singapore. The country is famous for its hawker centers, massive food markets where you can try dishes from across Asia. Chinese noodles, Malaysian curries, Indian street food. All freshly made. And surprisingly, very affordable. In fact, some Michelin star meals in Singapore cost less than $5. For Americans used to expensive dining, Singapore's food scene feels like paradise. And every neighborhood has dozens of options. School Part 6. World-class education. For American families, education is another big factor. Singapore's school system is consistently ranked among the best in the world. International schools are everywhere, offering American curriculum, British curriculum, international baccalaureate program. Students learn in a highly disciplined and competitive environment. Many American parents move there specifically so their children can benefit from this education system. Globe Part 7. A gateway to Asia. Singapore's location is another huge advantage. From this tiny island, you can reach most of Asia within a few hours. Weekend trips become easy. Imagine living in Singapore and flying to Thailand, Japan, Bali, Vietnam, South Korea, all within short flights. For Americans who love travel, Singapore becomes the perfect base for exploring Asia. Briefcase Part 8. Business-friendly environment. Entrepreneurs especially love Singapore. Because starting a business there is incredibly simple. The government has built one of the most business-friendly environments in the world. Low corporate taxes. Transparent regulations. Minimal corruption. Many American entrepreneurs move there to launch startups or expand into Asian markets. It's one of the easiest places on earth to build an international company. Balance Scale Part 9. The trade-offs. But Singapore isn't perfect. There are trade-offs. Living costs can be high. Apartments are expensive. And laws are strict. For example, chewing gum is restricted. Littering can bring heavy fines. Some rules may feel strict compared to the United States, but for many Americans, the benefits still outweigh the downsides. Rocket Part 10. The bigger trend. The migration of Americans to Singapore is part of a bigger global trend. More professionals are choosing to live internationally. Instead of staying in one country, people are looking for places that offer better safety, stronger economies, higher quality of life, global career opportunities. Singapore checks all of those boxes. And that's why in 2026, it's becoming one of the most attractive destinations for Americans looking to start a new chapter. Would you move to Singapore? Is the safety, career growth, and lifestyle worth leaving the United States? Or would you stay where you are? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoy discovering global trends, travel secrets, and fascinating countries, make sure to subscribe, because the next video might just reveal another place changing the future of living abroad. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.